Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're reacting to NBA legends reveal the craziest Michael Jordan stories. I'm still on a mission to learn more about MJ, why he's the GOAT. Obviously y'all know LeBron is my favorite player. Don't freak out at me. But yeah, dude, we're gonna check out some more Jordan stories, see why legends think this man is crazy.
He scored 50 on you. He told you to your face.
MJ.
And then he did it anyway. Michael Jordan didn't just want to win. He needed to make you regret ever opening your mouth.
One time I know he started counting backwards.
Michael Jordan was crazy.
Tongue moving.
Leave that guy alone, man. I told you shut the fuck up.
You talking trash to me? You don't know me.
Today we're running through the moments, the trash talk, the disrespect, the bad decisions that turned Jordan from great into terrifying.
Man, the beat always goes too hard on these videos. I don't know who's putting these together. This one's by Mr. Sports. Oh, by the way, this comes recommended by one of the comments below. Thank you to the person who recommended this.
Great as he is, even Michael Jordan isn't immune to getting overpowered by the league's best big men. A young Alonzo Mourning once got the better of MJ, emphatically blocking several of his shots in one game.
Into the left-hand block by Mourning.
Great play.
Jordan was noticeably annoyed by this human roadblock.
I should potentially check out some more Alonzo Mourning. I'm not very familiar with this game.
He posterized Alonzo 3 times. 3 times in a single game.
In one game?
11, 79 to 68.
Okay.
Michael Jordan. Give the Hornets the basket. Jordan beat Gill. That's another monster jam from Michael Jordan.
One more.
Oh, yes.
Last one was the best one.
What do you think was your welcome to the NBA moment?
MJ.
Took a breath before he said it. Hey, we just gonna say we gonna start calling them initials. Initials.
Yeah.
MJ
He
did
dunked
it.
when he dunked on.
Oh,
Yeah, he dunked on him. He screamed. He flexed and screamed. I was like, man,
I
'cause
remember
had
that
blocked
one.
a bunch of shots. You know, he came on. It was like, I mean, the roar after he dunked on me, man. I was like, okay.
At home or in Chicago?
Oh, it was at home. Oh, he got me good. Yeah. No, I'm blaming Kendall Gill for that. Yeah, Kendall Gill was always talking shit to Mike. And I'm like, Mike, yo, he gonna blow past you. He coming at me. Yeah. He coming at me. He coming at me.
To prepare for the
Yeah, I definitely got to check out some more Alonzo, man. I don't even know much about his career. I know he played on the Hornets. Alonzo Mourning. How good was this man? 6 points per game. Oh, that was his last season. I thought that was his career average. Career. 21 points per game, man. The man was a bucket. All right, Alonzo.
the Summer Olympics in 1992, the Dream Team took part in a few scrimmages with some of the best college players from around the nation. Among the youth was Tennessee standout Allen Houston, an all-star of future days with the Knicks. The first scrimmage resulted in a stunning 8-point win for the collegiate scout team, who were a little quicker and a little sharper than the vets anticipated.
Crazy. I saw that on the Last Dance documentary, which I had to take down because YouTube gave me a copyright strike and we not dealing with that, man.
Houston, in particular, cruised to an excellent performance in the first exhibition, showing up the NBA stars that shared the floor with him.
We was sitting there like, man, yeah, that happened. And there was a little chatter. I do remember a couple guys like C. Webb, letting Barkley, Karl Malone, Bird and them know, we got y'all.
What really hurt was they were talking trash. I mean, talking trash. We were so hot, we said to ourselves, we don't ever want that to happen again.
Kentucky's Jamal Mashburn heard Jordan tell Houston, loud enough for all to hear, that he would be completely shut down.
Allen Houston went off like 20-something. And I remember Jordan said something to the effect of, you ain't gonna get a shot off today. You're not gonna even get it above his shoulders. Like literally, like you're not gonna get it above here.
Bruh, they doing him kind of dirty here. One-time All-Star. Why don't you just put All-Star? Don't put the number of times on there.
Not gonna get it above here. And that day, Allen Houston did not get it above his shoulders.
Dang.
And that's when I realized how good Michael Jordan was.
Yeah.
After that, I second-guessed if I was going to be a professional basketball player.
Mashburn watched along with everyone as laser-focused Jordan completely imposed his will.
11 Hall of Famers there who underestimated these college kids, and you never can underestimate your opponent. I don't care who they are.
Even Jordan's friends can raise his dander in a competitive environment. Shortly before those '92 Olympics, Coach Chuck Daly organized private scrimmages among the Dream Team personnel, and the stories about those games have predictably become legendary.
We went to San Diego for training camp. We had to qualify for the Olympics because we lost in '88. We had to go to Portland for a tournament. And then we took a break and went to Monte Carlo. So we played the French national team, I think it was, and didn't really play well. So Chuck Daly's like, I need one more practice before we go to Barcelona. And that's when that practice, a closed door, no one in the gym. Chuck Daly split up the teams. Michael had a squad, Magic had a squad, and they were just talking trash.
And I never talked trash but one time in my entire life.
With Jordan?
With Jordan.
Oh, all right.
First ever time ever talking trash. So we're with the Dream Team for 3.
That's interesting that from 84 when Jordan joined to 92, Magic never talked trash until this one moment. Kind of curious why that was.
3 days in a row.
Because I know Larry did.
Oh, we had came into a tie because what Coach Daly did, he split the team up East versus West. So Barkley, Jordan, Larry Bird, Pippen, and Patrick Ewing all played in the East.
Wow.
And then we had the West guys, myself, David Robinson, Malone, Mullen, Drexler, and John Stockton. So we would play every day, tie. So this is the 4th day. And we got out on them about 12-2. And I said, I'm gonna really rattle his chain. So I went over there, tapped him on the shoulder, and said, hey man, if you don't turn into Air Jordan, we're gonna blow you out today.
Don't say that, man.
Jimmy, his eyes got big. Usually that tongue come about right here, now it's way out. He broke the huddle.
That's a crazy shot at Magic,
Gonna
dude.
blow you out today. Jimmy, his eyes got big. Usually that tongue come about right here, now it's way out.
That is a crazy shot.
He broke the huddle. He hit a 3 and he's looking at me. So he came down again, hit another 3.
Boom.
So the greatest shot, now I've been involved in all 3 of them. First, Dr. J walked out in air, out of bounds.
Oh, yeah,
Reverse layup,
under.
Right. Michael Jordan in 1991 came down on us with the right hand, tongue out. He switched in midair to the left. Spun it against the glass. Now this is the greatest shot I've seen. He came down the right side, took off. David Robinson took off. And he said, okay, I'm gonna just sit here in air. Because I know David Robinson is gonna go down. So David Robinson went to the ground. He 360, tongue moving, and dunked it.
That sounds made up, dude.
360 in a practice game. And I was like, oh my goodness. And
do y'all have the highlight of that one?
It was just stunning. All of us were stunned to see him hang in the air that long and 360. Michael Jordan is so incredible. There'll never be.
The moral is you should not talk trash to Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Thank
you. Say 360, you mean like it was like full, like this, all the way?
And I remember, Mike was just going at Magic, and Magic was not giving up. Magic's, one of the greatest players of all time, and still was not going to just hand it over. Larry had a bad back, and I remember, scrimmage, and then everyone's talking shit, and you look over at Larry just laughing, going, it's over, man. It's over. Like, leave that guy alone, man. We had our time in the sun. Yeah. But it was literally, it was cool to see not only Michael take it, but Magic fight for it, and then go,
couldn't do nothing.
You got it. So it was really cool.
Larry and I were talking, and Michael walks in, and he says, "It's a new sheriff in town."
Here's my theory for why Magic never trashed him before. It's because he was Magic Johnson, man. Kept winning championships, kept winning MVPs. Jordan until 92, that's when he was a 2-time champion, and he beat Magic in the finals the year prior. I feel like that's what got Magic going. That's why he's like, you know what? I view this man as a threat. Let me trash talk him a little bit. That's my theory.
We both hit each other like, well, he's not lying.
Jordan's vengeful spirit made it onto the courts of Barcelona, where Team USA won all 8 of their games by never less than 32 points.
Dang.
Late in the tournament, the U.S. dished out a 38-point rout of Puerto Rico, a game in that MJ entered with a chip on his shoulder. As it turns out, Michael Jordan reads the newspaper.
This when I knew Michael Jordan was crazy. Michael's the most competitive person I've ever been around in my life. So me, him, Chuck Daly, and David Robinson go play golf one morning. We're playing Puerto Rico that afternoon. Chuck says, hey, guys, we played 18. Michael said, I'm gonna play another 18. Chuck said, we got a game tonight. He says, I'll be good. This is how crazy Michael is. We get to the game. Charles, you got this guy. Scotty, you got this guy. Michael, you got this guy. Michael said, no, I got the point guard. He says, what? He says, I got the point guard. He says, you don't want to guard the 2 guard? Michael's kind of leaning down. Michael looked and said, I said I got the point guard. He said some shit about me in the newspaper, and I'm gonna get it. And we're looking around like, uh-oh, this little kid in trouble. He played Thursday.
Man, I'm telling you, they are lucky MJ didn't play in the social media era, because if man was reading the newspaper looking for things to get angry about, social media would have been a different dog, man. He would have been on social media like Kevin Durant, looking for anything. But he wouldn't have like hid it like KD has been hiding it. He'd be out there being like, all right, I read it. I'm not going to respond. I'm just reading it. I'm going to attack.
6 holes to go.
In my game.
And he's guarding this dude like it's game 7. And he's talking, don't you ever say my damn name again. I'm looking at Carmelo, I'm like, yo, man, there's something wrong with this dude.
Even when Jordan's Bulls were in the driver's seat, he wouldn't allow the team to suffer any disrespect lightly. In the 1997 Eastern Conference Finals, the Bulls took a 3-0 lead over the Miami Heat, but dropped Game 4 on Memorial Day on South Beach. And the Heat did more than just win the game. Alonzo Mourning battered Chicago's second in command.
Whoa.
Memorial Day on South Beach. And the Heat did more than just win the game. Alonzo Mourning battered Chicago's
That is the craziest head bump I've ever seen in my life, Scotty. Oh my gosh.
second in command.
Foul by Mourning. That's 2 on Alonzo.
Alonzo Mourning was doing a lot of talking the entire series. And when he elbowed Scotty and Scotty got that bump on his head.
That could have been like an orbital fracture or something, man. That could have kept Scotty out for the rest of the playoffs.
I think Michael kind of took it personally.
And I think that set Michael off. So when he came back into practice after that weekend on Tuesday, he said, guys, this was a personal test. When you come out there today, I want this game to be a grudge match.
It's personal, but I've been saying you gotta go out and play with a lot of intensity, a lot of heart. Let's go.
Michael has been saying all week that this series is personal. If you watch here as the 2 captains meet in the middle of the court, I guess you'll see that this is what Michael meant by it's all personal.
Okay.
Jordan. Here is Jordan. Kukoc able to find Jordan. Yes! What a beautiful pass.
The Bulls jumped out to a 14-2 lead in Game 5 and held Mourning to a measly 1 of 4 from the field. Matched up to Michael's wrath, the Heat didn't stand a chance. It's almost tragic what Brian Russell's basketball legacy.
I will say, I think it's pretty iconic that there's so many accounts of MJ saying something pre-game and then always backing it up. I'm curious if there's any stories where he's like, hey, this person talked trash to me, I'm going to shut him down, and then he didn't. I've only ever heard the ones where he did, but there's so many of them. Like, are there any y'all can think of where he actually failed to do what he said he would do?
Ultimately became the guy who Michael Jordan hit the winning shot over in the 1998 NBA Finals. Russell's 13-year NBA career boils down to one moment where he allowed Jordan to step back, perhaps with a little nudge, and sink the shot that clinched ring number 6. Rewind 4 years before that famed jumper, where Jordan, in his first retirement, crossed paths with a young Russell. If Russell could have seen the future, his words in that encounter would have surely been more diplomatic.
I hate to do it to him, but he's such a nice guy. And when I first met Brian Russell, John and Carl should remember this. I was in Chicago in 1994. I was working out for baseball. They came down for a workout and shoot around. I came over to say hello. And at this time, I had no thoughts of coming back and playing a game of basketball. And Brian Russell came over to me and said, you know what, man, why'd you quit?
Why'd you quit? You know I can guard you. If I ever see you in a pair of shorts,
That's interesting. Isaiah Thomas was there, knowing, I guess it's Hall of Fame for not just Jordan, it's for a lot of players. I just know how much you don't like Jordan. It's surprising he went there.
You remember this, John? And so when I did decide to come back in 1995, and then we played Utah in 96, I'm at the center circle, and Brian Russell sitting next to me, and I look over to Brian. I say, you remember this conversation you made in 1994 about I think I can guard you, I can shut you down, I would love to play against you. Well, you about to get your chance. And believe me, ever since that day, he got his chance. I don't know how succeeding he was, but I think he had his chance, and believe me, I relished on that point, and from this day forward, if I ever see him in shorts, I'm coming at him.
I love that. That's crazy. That is crazy that someone's whole entire career, 13-year career, can boil down to just that one moment. Because I never heard of him outside of that shot.
Chapman was never a slouch during his 12-year career, serving as a capable outside shooter for several teams. One of his finest hours came against the Bulls in February 1996, when an undermanned Miami Heat squad pushed the eventual title-winning Bulls to the brink. In that game, Chapman scored 39 points, hitting a stellar 9 of 10 from beyond the arc.
Dang! Doing that in the 90s? I didn't know people were shooting it like that.
When the two squads met again 6 weeks later, Jordan had no intentions of letting Chapman rekindle his hot hand, and he let the boy wonder know it.
So when you start going off on Michael, does he say anything?
Actually, that game, and I'd forgotten about it. Somebody showed a video of it not long ago, because it was like 20 years, I guess, after the fact, and it showed, you couldn't let Michael dunk it. It was sort of a rule. If he dunked it, crowd's going to get into it. His teammates get into it.
Wait, so that was team-wide that everybody knew. If Mike goes up, you foul him.
Yeah, you got to foul him. But preferably before he gets off the ground. Not to hurt him. And he made a move baseline, and I was a help defender running through the lane with my back, and I turned and saw him coming, and I sort of launched into him just to get him before he got off the ground. And I don't think we had the same agent forever. Michael called me to go to Carolina in 1984.
Oh, he recruited you?
Yeah. So I'd known him forever, but I think he didn't see who got him. He did, and he turned around to say something, and we kind of got nose to nose. There was no anything really said worth anything. I think I said something like, "No, I can't just let you dunk it." And so, but it looked like yeah. And so everybody's like, "Oh, you were talking so much noise to Jordan." I was like, "No, I was not doing that."
And then you go off for 39.
For the rebound. Fresh shot clock. Rex for three.
Great.
Rex Chapman. If you're at home, folks.
Did you beat him?
We beat him.
Dang.
And they were not happy. We played them a few weeks later at home.
Here it is.
And again, Michael and I are buddies. We same agent. Ball goes up, and we're around the jump circle, and bang, right to my chest. Right to my chest. And I went, all right, great. Let's do it. I mean, that's the mindset you have to have. But right then and there, I knew I was not having 39 again.
Michael Jordan. Come on, Zoe, catch him. No. 5 to go, the shot clock. Michael. Down to 5 to go. Jordan again elevates.
I think I went 4 for 14 for 14 points or something. Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Opposing coaches of all walks analyzed Michael Jordan in their own unique ways. Though Knicks coach Jeff Van...
I'm going to pause right there, dude. I'm going to split this video up because I can't post 40-minute videos and have time for that. So that's part 1. I might make this a 3-parter. But, dude, I never heard that Rex Chapman one. Every time I feel like I've watched everything I can of Jordan, these videos prove me wrong. Y'all's recommendations prove me wrong. Never heard the Rex Chapman one. What else did we hear? Man, why am I already forgetting? The Brian Russell one, I've heard before, obviously, but I hadn't heard it to that level of detail. The Alonzo Mourning stuff, not very familiar with. So it's always cool to get these new perspectives, look at these new interviews, learn more about Jordan. I love how the man can back up the trash talk he delivers. That might be my favorite thing about Jordan, dude. That might be what's like. Obviously, the game is the game. Outside of like the skill set, his ability to back it up. So let me know what y'all think about these stories. Let me know if there's other details that were missed out that I should know about. Appreciate y'all watching. Have a great day, night, whatever time of day it is for you. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Doses.